Good morning, students. So let's continue with our chapter, that is correlation. Write down the next one, shortcut method. So how do we find coefficient of correlation in shortcut method? Write the formula. R is equal to summation dx dy minus summation dx into summation dy divided by n whole divided by square root of summation dx square minus summation dx square by n into summation dy square minus summation dy square divided by n. I know it is a very lengthy formula where dx is equal to deviation of x series from the assumed mean. In bracket you can write x minus a. Dy is deviation of y series from the assumed mean y minus a. Next we have summation dx dy, sum of the multiple of dx and dy, summation dx square, sum of square of dx, summation dy square, sum of square of dy, summation dx, sum of deviation of x series, summation dy, sum of deviation of y series, n is total number of items. So take down an illustration. They have given us price and quantity 4, 6, 8, 15, 20, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So calculate coefficient of correlation between the price and quantity. So how many columns will we have in shortcut method? First we have x, then we have dx, dx square, y, dy, dy square, dx and dy. So first is x, then dx, that is x minus a, dx square, y, dy, y minus a, dy square, dx into dy. So x is the price 4, 6, 8, 15, 20. Next we need to find x minus a. You can keep the assumed mean, anything you wish to. So I will take the assumed mean as 8. So 4 minus 8 minus 4, 6 minus 8 minus 2, 0, 7, 12. Next dx square 16, 4, 0, 49, 144. Next we have y 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What is dy? Assume mean will be 20. So 10 minus 20 minus 10 minus 5 0, 5 10. Next is dy square 100, 25, 25, 100. Next we have dx into dy. So 10 into 4 40, 5 2s are 10, 0, 35, 120. So we need to find the total of everything. Summation dx is 13. Summation dx square is 213. Summation dy is 0. Summation dy square is 250. Summation dx dy is 205. Next r is equal to, what is the formula? Summation dx dy minus summation dx into summation dy divided by n whole of square root summation dx square minus summation dx square divided by n into square root of summation dy square minus summation dy square by n. So what is summation dx dy? 205. Summation dx is 13 into 0. N is how much? Number of items 5. Next, square root of what is summation dx square? It is 213. What is summation dx? 13 square divided by 5. Next, into what is summation dy square? 250. What is summation dy? 0 square and n is 5. So it is 205. 13 into 0 is 0. So nothing will remain. Divide by square root of 213 minus 13 13s is 169 divided by 5 into square root of 250 minus 0. So it is 205 divided by square root of 213 minus 33.8 into square root of 250. So it is 205 divided by square root of 179.2 into square root of 250. So it is 205. What is the square root of 179.2? 13.39 into 250 is 15.21. So 205 divided by 211.70. It is 0.97. So write down the conclusion. As R is plus 0.97, there is a situation of high degree of positive correlation. Next, write down the third method, step deviation method. Write the formula. R is equal to summation dx dy minus summation dx into summation dy divided by n whole divided by square root of summation dx square minus summation dx this whole square divided by n into summation dy square minus summation dy whole square divided by n. So take down an illustration. Calculate coefficient of correlation between price and demand using step deviation method. So they have given us price 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 40, 35, 30, 25 and 20. So again we will be having a table. First would be x, then we have dx, that is x minus a divided by c, dx square, y, dy, dy square, dx, dy. So x 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Then we have dx, x minus a divided by c, dx square, y, dy, y minus a divided by c, dy square, dx, dy. So what is the assumed mean? Let us keep the assumed mean as 15 in case of x, and what will be c? C will be 5. So first one is 5 minus 15 divided by 5 minus 2. 10 minus 15 divided by 5 minus 1. 0, 1 and 2. 4, 1, 0, 1, 4. Y values are given in the question. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Next we have dy. y minus a divided by c. So assume mean will be 30. And what is c? C will be 5. So it is 40 minus 30 divided by 5. That is 2. 35 minus 30 divided by 5. 1. 0 minus 1 minus 2. 4 1 0 1 4. So dx dy will be 2 into plus 2 minus 4 minus 1 into plus 1 minus 1 0 1 minus 1 and minus 4. So what is the total of summation dx? It is 0. Summation dx square is 10. Summation dy is 0. Summation dy square is 10. Summation dx dy is minus 10. So what is the formula? R is equal to summation dx dy minus summation dx into summation dy divided by n whole divided by square root of summation dx square minus summation dx square divided by n into square root of summation dy square minus summation dy square divided by n. So what is summation dx dy? It is minus 10. What is summation dx? It is 0. What is summation dy? 0 divided by n is 5. What is summation dx square? 10. What is summation dx the whole square? 0 divided by 5 into square root of what is summation dy square? 10 minus again 0 divided by 5. So minus 10 divided by square root of 10 into square root of 10. So minus 10 divided by 10. We get minus 1. So what is R over here? It is negative. So write the conclusion. As coefficient of correlation is negative, that is minus 1, comma, it is a situation of a perfectly negative correlation between price and quantity demanded. So what are the properties of correlation coefficient? First one, R has no unit. So R is a very pure number, which means that units of measurement are not a parts of it. Units of measurement means 1 kg, 2 kg. So units of measurement is not a part of coefficient of correlation. Next, second one, a negative value of R indicates an inverse relationship, and if R is positive, the two variables move in the same direction. So if R is negative, there is an inverse relationship between two variables, and if R is positive, it means that both the variables will move in the same direction. That is, if one increases, the other will also increase, and vice versa. Next, third one, if R we get it as 0, the two variables are uncorrelated, which means there is no relationship between them. Next, fourth one, if R is 1 or if R is minus 1, the correlation will be perfect. A high value of R will indicate strong linear relationship. And last we have the value of correlation coefficient lies between minus 1 and plus 1. That is minus 1 less than or equal to R less than or equal to plus 1. So whenever the value of R is not within this range, that is minus 1 or plus 1, which means there is some error in the calculation. So always remember the value of R will be between minus 1 and plus 1. Clear? So that's all for today. Thank you.